stay and just to find somewhere to just put their head at night. Like, so for me personally, I would start by providing good, safe homes for these people to stay at, and then transition into getting, the LGBT youth from Jamaica over here or to their desired country to live their life and just to be their true self.
Amen to that. It says, so for those of you tuning in now live, we are now in our All the Tea, very into your business, main course meal questions with here. It's with Chat Daily, just so you know if you just tuned in live. And so back to your answer to that question, that is one of the bigger answers that we always get, in my opinion, because I don't do all the interviews, but all the interviews that I've done, that seems to be one of the generalized, biggest answers that we get. So I definitely hope that all these people out here thinking the same way, and somebody's gonna get
Yeah,
this money, make the change,
needs
for
to
sure.
happen.
Needs to happen for sure. So question number two is a quote and then a question. So I'll give you the quote first. Ask not where I live or what I like to eat or how I comb my hair, but ask me what am I living for? In detail, ask me what do I think is keeping me from living fully for the thing I want to live for. And that's a quote by Thomas Morton. So the question is this: what is your goal in life? And part B to that is what is the one thing that's slowing you down from achieving that goal, or the main thing slowing you down from achieving that goal?
My main goal in life is to live life to the fullest. I don't know where life might take me, where it might lead me. I don't care what it is. I just want to live my fullest. Like, I want to be as happy as I can possibly be. I want to have a small amount of negative issues like that I can have. Like, I just want to live life to the fullest, and be the best version of myself. And what's holding me back, I would honestly say that one thing that I do regret is that I don't have the best social life, which I really do want to have a better social life, because I like working and traveling and doing all that is fine. But like having true moments like where shit like just going out with your friend and they eating something and ketchup spilled all over their shirt. Like, that's a moment. That's something that small moments like that is something that I value and I want to remember for the rest of my life. So that's one thing I would say that's slowing me down, because I want to have a better social life.
I agree. It's so important to definitely have a social life because I believe that no small moments that we create like that, when your mind, as you get older, your mind starts to go, you'll remember those small things. Work
Mm-hmm.
comes and goes, but those small moments you'll remember forever. So I agree with you on that. So yeah, push forward to make those moments, Rand. You got this.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, number three. So what is your deepest tea? I.e., something that you've never shared on social media before, but something that you are willing to share with us here on Best TV.
My deepest tea. I'm sitting here thinking, it's sad, but I have a lot of tea. So I'm sitting here like, because I'm a very, when it comes down to personal, really good personal, I'm very, I keep that shit to myself. Like, but I'm thinking, I think one personal tea that I probably have is that my thoughts ain't right. My thought, like, my thought process isn't the best. My thought process isn't the best, and it's like I'm the type of person where somebody will, like, I'll be upset with somebody and somebody will curse me out, like, or say mean things to me, whatever the case may be, and I'll act like that shit bounced right off of my shoulder, like I didn't feel anything. But baby, if you could hear what's in my mind, like at that moment, at that time, like, it's horrible. Like, I honestly think that if I say half the things that I think, people wouldn't like me at all.
Ooh. Well, thank you
So
for being real. Keeping it real. Um, don't make the mind thoughts come to reality. Don't make the mind thoughts come out. That's what you make him mad. Don't make him think about what he's really saying. You want to don't push the buttons too deep. Okay, gotcha.
and
Hope y'all listening. Take
sometimes
it.
it's humorous when you're the only person thinking it. Like,
Oh yes, when
it's
you're talking to
like,
yourself. I get it. Yes. Oh yeah. That shit was funny. Like, I get it, but that's that calm me down funny. That's like you calming yourself down because you're too successful crazy. I get it. You don't want to have to go there. I get it. Trust me.
Yeah.
Uh, so number four is well, before we have two more questions and we'll wrap up. Great interview going, by the way. I'm so glad that we got to get in your business from the beginning now, especially the deepest tea. That was fun. Um, what has been your biggest stumbling block that you've had on your path up, and how did you overcome it?
What has been my most well?
Your biggest stumbling block on your journey
Okay.
up, and how did you overcome it? Yeah.
I think my biggest stumbling block in life was the relationship with me and my father. Just like because we've always bumped heads. Then when I came out, it was pretty much non-existent. And it was just a lot of emotions. But I had a big hatred for him for years. And that came out in my relationship, it came out in my friendships, it came out in everything that I did. And last year, December, it was his birthday, and we hadn't spoken in what, 6 years. And the whole corona and everything happened. And I was just thinking, I'm just like, listen, like anyone can die at any moment. Like I lost a couple of friends during that time. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just reach out to him. Let me make the first step. Reach out to him and see where it goes. And trust me, it took me like 3 months of consideration and anxiety because I didn't want to. But I finally did on his birthday. And we spoke briefly, but he did express that it was one of the best. That's the best birthday gift he's had in years. And our relationship is totally different now. We checking on each other. He calls me if you don't hear from me for a while. He calls me, and it's a lot different. And even in my teenage years, he didn't willingly just call and checked in on me. So I feel like we're at it right now, even though we probably only speak twice a month. It's the best place we've ever been in life. So that was my biggest stumbling block, and I'm happy that I've overcome it.
Amen to you. Wow, that's amazing because some people, when it comes to being LGBTQ in our relationships with our parents, sometimes they're not the best. And I've just been telling people, even if you had years of situations,
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow's not promised to nobody. You can always get it right. You always have the chance to try to work through it as long as you do your part. Now, if you've done everything after you've done all you can, you've done all you can now,
Yep.
you did your part, then there's no reason to feel like, hey, my hands are washed. I do what I have to do. But
Yeah.
always, if you can, give it a try and give it a go to finally make it move. And I just
Yeah.
am appreciative of things like that because I've had a journey with my dad and our relationship weren't really
Mm-hmm.
good, but it was a journey. Everyone's journey is
Yeah.
different. So I love to see we out here making change in the world amongst the straight parents. Let them know that we out here
Right.
and
And
we can serve.
and also
We
too,
want love too.
and also
But
too, it's like the older you get, you realize that we don't know what the fuck we doing. Like, like I'm being so honest. Like the older you get, you realize that nobody knows what the fuck they doing. Like we don't know. We figuring this shit out as day goes by. Like we be learning as we get older. Like we don't know what we're doing. So we have to also give our parents like, the grace of just knowing that like, bitch, they figuring shit out too. And if they need a little bit of time to figure it out, okay, if I don't need to talk to you for a couple of years for you to get it and understand it and learn and be bigger and better, then that's what I'm gonna have to do. But like you just have to give your parents sometimes a little bit of leeway just to know that bitch they're learning too.
right. And then
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something quick to that. And ultimately too, like you realize like the life choices that they made for us as kids in that time was the life choices they made then. And that you are now in control of your life now. And so
Mm-hmm.
don't go on holding on to that. Like I had resentment from my parents because of the lifestyle I lived in certain times of my life.
Mm-hmm.
So I was holding on to that, and I finally realized I can't hold on to that. I'm old to take care of myself. I got to do what I have to do for me. So, mom, I forgive you. Dad, I forgive you. Grandma, I forgive you. Whatever the case may be, and move on with your life. And that's why
Yeah.
I live a peaceful life because I don't hold on to those things. So, shout out to you. Now, one more quick question, and the last one is this: what is something that you would like to be left in a legacy time capsule of your work?
Answer that question one more time.
I got you. What is I'm trying to do the Bluetooth, but sometimes it gets a little shaky when you're
That's
close
cool.
enough. What is something that you would like to be left in the legacy time capsule of your work? And you're gonna take something of your work and you're gonna leave it in a time capsule. What would you like to put in it? So when we look at it years from now.
For me, for my legacy time capsule, I will put. Oh my god, I'm so trapped over thinking that.
Ah,
I will put my picture, my modeling work definitely. I was all right. I'm gonna say what I'm thinking. So, like was it 2 years ago or a year ago? I think it was a year ago. A little over a year. I got circumcised. So in the I don't know why the first thing that popped in my mind
really?
was I would put my foreskin in the fucking time time capsule. I don't know what the fuck, bitch. I was see this. That's what I'm saying. You now you see what I'm
Into my
saying.
mind, right? Like, right.
But I would put my modeling work. Um, I would put pictures of all my family because I mean, again, I'm a gay individual. Like I'm the first of whatever my family is over here. So whatever I do, my kids that I do produce over here is gonna be the generation of whatever. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I want to
you
leave a
want to talk about
time
it and
capsule
so
so
on.
where like
Yeah.
everyone can know where where I came from, my family came from, my mother and everyone. So that's it, just my work and my history and Black excellence, baby. That's all I can say. Cause I don't know what 50 years down the line gonna be. I don't know if the white's gonna reign again. I don't know. But if they do, my time capsule should have a lot of melanin. That's all I'm saying.
You know, hell yeah, just like that. Thank you so much, y'all. We have had an amazing time here with Chad Bailey. Yeah, definitely check him out. What do they find you on social media so they can be like, all right, I want a video, I want to, be your friend, all that good stuff.
So you can find me on Instagram at I am Chad Bailey. Facebook Chad Bailey. I mean everything Chad Bailey. Like just anything Chad Bailey. If not, just look up Pink Gorilla Entertainment. PYNK, not PI. PYNK. Pink Gorilla Entertainment, and you'll find me. Check out Tia Carter. Check out Bugs Gutter. Check out Rico Cassadine, Trinity K Bonet, and check out Giovanni V. Like we're all here. We're all doing big things, and we just want we just want we already have we already created our own table and provided many seats for everyone to enjoy it. So now we just want to build a whole fucking castle that we can invite everyone that needs to be there.
Building y'all, they out here outside, y'all. And again, this has been all the tea right here on Verse TV, week 119 with Verse TV. I'm your boy at Troy Weeks Music, WEEKES, at Troy Weeks Music on everything. You can find us on Adverse TV on anything. Just type it in Google. You can find our website, find our Instagram, find our Facebook, find all the things Verse TV. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week with another All the Tea Verse TV interview right here on Verse TV.
Thank you.
You gotta do one more thing, so don't leave.